How Asia saved my retirement. How Asia really helped me to not have to go back to work. Because when I had taken the hit on my portfolio and took the early retirement, you know, I had so many backup plans, I thought. You know, as I said in my last video, I had 3 passive incomes. I had a good amount of savings. I paid off my mortgage. You know, I still had my daughter in college, and I thought I was good. But when the market took a dip and I lost all my passive income, it was really devastating because I still had my daughter in college. I still had an overpriced, expensive condo I had to pay all the dues and expenses for. So I didn't prepare for all of that. So blessedly, I found Asia. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how, I was able to book all my hotels. I was able to eat. I was able to live actually better here than when I was in the US. So that's really what this video is about. Telling you how my life became so much better, so much fulfilled, and I didn't have to go back to work. When you're at the lowest point in life, that's when our character comes the strongest. Take back control of your life. I am presently in Da Nang, Vietnam. I have been to almost every country in East Asia, but to make it really quick and easy, I'm going to list the cheapest ones that really give you good value for money, that have cheap hotels, easy to get visas, and cheap flights to get there. I will be giving you my updated monthly cost for hotel and visa requirements for the following countries: Phnom Penh, Cambodia; Bali, Indonesia; Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia; Singapore; Taipei, Taiwan. Now, I have spent so much time in these countries, so I will give my favorite towns: Vietnam, Da Nang, and in Thailand, Bangkok. We have so much to discuss today. Let's just get it started. From A to Z. Cambodia, Phnom Penh. Cambodia is located in the Indo-Chinese mainland of Southeast Asia. Our journey today takes us to Phnom Penh, once known as the Pearl of Asia, and is the capital and the largest city of Cambodia. For your visa requirements, Americans need a valid passport and a Cambodian visa to enter Cambodia. Tourist and business visas are valid for 1 month from the date of entry to Cambodia. No matter where I go, I love me some street food. While in Cambodia, my street food was like 20 cents. They had a lot of restaurants. My average restaurant meal was like $3.97. If I had a drink, it's like $4.20. So my average food cost for the month was $252. I am going to break this down for you at the end of each country and also give you an idea as to the flight cost to get there. I stayed at the Asiban Kwa Boutique Hotel in Cambodia. This was a nice hotel, but also low end. I paid $22.64 per night, which gave me a monthly cost of $679. Now, what I like most about the hotel, which is why I chose it, was because it was right across the street from the riverside, so I could get up in the mornings and get my jog. It was like 5 minutes from the Royal Palace, which was a treat. 6 minutes to the National Museum. I love the Central Market. It took me about 15 minutes to walk there. So for my monthly cost while staying in Cambodia, my hotel cost, it cost me $679. For my street food, I paid about $6 for the month. Restaurant cost was $252 because I didn't have a kitchen. So my total cost for the month in Cambodia was $937 for flights. I had flown from Bali, which was really a very long flight, and that had cost me $168.21. So if when retired you plan to travel around, this is a great breakdown for you because it gives you an idea of how much it costs to move around from these countries. Up next, Bali, Indonesia, the island of the gods. I just love that. Bali is often referred to as the island of the gods. It's true. Due to its strong association with Hinduism, the numerous temples and religious sites found across the island. For the visa requirements for Bali, American passport holders can get the visa on arrival. The visa on arrival is valid for 30 days. You may extend a visa on arrival once at the immigration office 1 week before it expires for an additional 30 days. So that's pretty great. Gives you a total of 60 days before you have to leave the island on that visa. I spent a lot of time in Bali, mainly because the people are great and you can find such cheap food and accommodations. That being said, I'm going to reveal to you my favorite place in Lavina. It's about 3 hours from Kuala City, but totally worth the trip. One of the best sunrises you will ever be blessed to see. I stay at Lavina Oasis when I'm in Bali, paying on average of $19.25 a night. I get a full kitchen, separate bedroom, living quarters, very quiet area, and only steps from the beach. When I'm in Lavina, I pay about 30 cents for my street food. When I do go to a restaurant, which is rare, I pay $4.29 on average for the meal. My nightly cost at Lavina Oasis is $19.25. Totally worth it. So my monthly cost while staying in Lavina for 30 days, the hotel cost me $578.40 on average. The street food cost me about $9. Restaurant cost me for 30 days is $42 because I do have my kitchen where I cook. So now I have the market and the supermarket cost, which is about $75. Total cost for the month, $704.40. Usually I fly from Bangkok to the Pantra Airport, which is in Bali, and that flight cost me $145.23 one way. Can't go away from Bali without really telling you some of my favorite things to do when I'm in Bali. Real quick, I have to visit Ahmed Beach as you absorb the rustic feel and chill with the locals. Don't forget to do the dolphin watching in Lavina. If the sunrise doesn't leave you breathless, chasing the dolphins will. Relaxing in the Banjuaden hot springs. Ooh. The natural flow of the hot water from the volcanic hills makes the water always clean and always hot. Imagine a cultural dance by the sunset at the famous Uluwatu temple. I could go on forever. So much exciting things to do in Bali, but I will leave this for another video. Now gonna move on to Malaysia. Malaysia. Malaysia is known for its beaches, rainforests, and mixed Malay, Chinese, Indian, and European cultural influence. Our journey takes us to the capital, Kuala Lumpur, which is the home to colonial buildings, busy shopping districts, and so many skyscrapers. Visa requirements for Malaysia is Americans do not need a Malaysian visa. If you are going for business or tourism for 90 days or less, you don't need a visa. Upon arrival, all travelers must complete the Malaysian Digital Arrival Card, the MDAC. While in Malaysia, there are numerous street foods. Street food cost me $1.25. Restaurant average meals for me were like $6.26. While in Malaysia, I stayed at the Ayu Hotel. This was located close to Petaling Street.
and also the Kuala Lumpur Tower. The nightly rate I paid was like $20 a night. My room, though, had no windows. My monthly cost breakdown is hotel, $600. Street food cost, $18.75. Restaurant cost for the 30 days was $187.50, had no kitchen. So my total monthly cost for Malaysia was $806.25. Now, Singapore. Singapore got into this list because it is not cheap. However, you cannot tour Asia without stopping in Singapore because it has one of the most phenomenal airports you will ever be delighted to be in. There are so many things at the airport. For your visa requirements, Americans do not require visa to stay under 60 days in Singapore. If you plan on a regional travel beyond Singapore, make sure that your passport is valid for at least 6 months. Where street food was concerned, there's not a lot of street food in Singapore. Restaurant average meal for me was like $8.99. When I was in Singapore, I stayed at the Village Hotel in Bogus. Nightly rate is $110 that I paid. So for Singapore, my monthly cost breakdown is, for the hotel for 30 days, it would cost you $3,300. Most people, however, that go to Singapore usually do a day or two because Singapore is very small and it's just one of those airports that you stop in normally for a day or two. So I really didn't do a month, but the monthly cost, if I had stayed, would have cost me $3,300. Street food would have been $0. Restaurant cost would have been $332.63. So my total cost, if I had stayed a month in Singapore, would have been $3,632. I love Taiwan. Taiwan officially is the Republic of China and is a country in East Asia. It is a semi-tropical island and is one of the world's most exciting and rapidly changing regions. For visa requirements for Taiwan, you do not need a visa if you're staying less than 90 days. However, there are no extensions or changes of status that are permitted. Street foods. Not a lot of street foods in Taiwan. Restaurant average meal was like $4.25. While I was in Taiwan, I stayed at the Coma Boutique Hotel. Very clean hotel, very clean, very nice service. Nightly rate was $55.49. It had a rooftop terrace, laundry facilities, indoor entertainment, and it had really good Wi-Fi. My monthly cost in Taiwan is $1,664.70. Street food, $0. Restaurant cost was $255. Total cost for the month being in Taiwan is $1,919.70. Thailand, Bangkok. This is a large city known for ornate shrines and vibrant street life. The boat-filled Choa Phraya River feeds into its network of canals. It's home to the opulent Grand Palace. Visa requirements for Thailand. If you are a U.S. citizen, tourists entering Thailand for fewer than 60 days, you do not need a visa. In terms of street food, there is so much delicious street food in Thailand, mainly Bangkok. Now, street food costs me about $1.05. My restaurant average meal is about $3.19. While in Bangkok, I stayed at the Nanatai Suites. Very spacious rooms. Cost for nightly stays was $31.49. So my monthly cost being in Bangkok was hotel $944.70. Street food, $30. Restaurant, $195. Give a total cost of $1,169. Vietnam is located in Southeast Asia. It borders the Republic of China to the north, Laos and Cambodia to the west, and Eastern Sea to the east. I am presently in Da Nang, one of the best places in the world. This is very important. Visa requirements for Vietnam. Americans need a visa to enter Vietnam. However, it is very easy to get. You can get an e-visa for 90 days. You must have a valid passport and a visa to enter Vietnam. Street food cost for me in Da Nang is anywhere from 20 cents to $1. Restaurant average meal is $4.24. While in Da Nang, I stay at the MK apartment and hotel. It had amenities that I love, which is a kitchen, but also it is directly opposite the intercostal. For $15 a night, you also get a washing machine. Monthly cost while staying in Da Nang breakdown is hotel cost $450, street food cost $9, restaurant cost $29.68. Didn't eat much because I have me in my kitchen. Supermarket and fresh market cost $45. Total cost for the month $533.98. Until we meet again, thank you.